Greetings guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Ren, and today, it's been a while, we're going through some of my backlog of videos that I've recorded over the last year and a half, probably. Because, yeah, they would have been posted before this, but 2020 and mental health and all of that wasn't that great, so, you know, didn't happen. Yeah, so this is the third time that I'm trying to record this thing, because OBS that I was using to do the recording the first two times has decided to not work, and then apparently Audacity doesn't want the audio to work right now. So apologies if the audio's janky. Y'all are on just the inbuilt mic on my camera right now. So yeah, again, my laptop is like right here, so if there's fan noises, sorry about that. Anyway, a good number of folks have asked how I did the moon triptych that's behind me over here. I don't remember when I put it up, so you might not have seen it on this channel, but it's made a few appearances on the plant channel, which I will link up in the thing if I can, down in the description, if nothing else. And it's in pretty much all my streams on Twitch. If you didn't know, I do streams on Mondays and Thursdays at twitch.tv/adventuring at 4 p.m. PST or GMT -8. There we go. Depending on what set of things you're working on. So Mondays for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing braiding sweetgrass. From what I've seen, it looks really good, so looking forward to getting more into that and discussing it. The last couple of weeks we've been going through another one that will be up on the Amazing Plant Project page. Just blanking for a second there. Not too long. A couple of weeks, maybe. But, yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So, first we've got the 3-part canvas that it came like that from Five Below. I didn't do the outlines or anything. So, it's just 3 small stretch canvases, a piece of twine connecting them, and some staples to hold it on if you want to replicate it. There are some small markers that came with it. I did end up using those, but being that there's space on there and knowing that the markers part of the pack are never enough, I ended up getting some neon and as close to neon as I could Sharpies and the black for background and extra detailing and whatnot. So, right here we've got the star field up top, and if you look, I'm going in a rainbow gradient pattern because it's me, and pride colors are a thing, and rainbows and things like that. That's one of my, like, comfort coping mechanism situations, and also just generally fun to do rainbows. So there's that. Also, I'm gonna say I didn't do the edges on this thing, and I'd forgotten about that until I was watching the footage again, even though it's right behind me all the time, because I always just see it front on. But that might be something if you're gonna do something like this yourself. Also, if you're working with treated canvas, which that's what this is. It's treated with gesso, I want to say, to make it so you can just do whatever with it right out of the packaging. You don't have to prep the canvas. It's more slick than you might expect, so it's better or worse depending on what you want to do for an effect. It worked because it let me kind of blend colors together, and once it gets to the background part, it'll be more evident for that, but just so you know with that. And I ended up going over the outlines with either black or a color that works better for that particular section, just because it's a printed black that it came with, so it was more like a kind of charcoal gray, and if the rest of it surrounding that is black, then it really stands out, so fixing that. And I wanted it to look like the moon and stars were kind of emanating light, so you see that in the hands that are reaching up. Also, if you're going to be using any kind of felt tip with a textured surface like canvas, be aware that it will annihilate the pens. Like, the rest of them were more or less okay because it was just a small surface area. The blue had a little bit more wear, but by the end of this, the black had, like, basically no nib left. I'm just gonna say. So, like, right here where it's still kind of got that wet sheen, it's not absorbed, it's not dried yet, so it's easier for anything else to be blended into it. Just like for inks and other media, or paints or whatnot. If you're gonna be doing any kind of like swirly sort of detailing and whatnot, because by this point I had realized that I could kind of blend the colors a little bit. Using black as the base when you want to put something lighter on top of it is perhaps not the best of ideas, you know, just saying. Yeah, so I was trying to be, like, trying to have it be all, like, swirly and, representative of, energy in space and stuff, and it kind of ended up looking like space tentacles, which, not intentional, but cool, you know? To the point that I'm kind of contemplating, because I'd forgotten about this until I was watching the footage again, but I'm kind of contemplating trying to do a space octopus piece, so, you know, let me know in the comments if that's a thing that y'all would want to see, and I might be able to figure something out. I've got a canvas sitting right over there, so I don't know, at least to sketch it out. But yeah, because going over this with the blue and yellow that I did, it doesn't end up looking like this, I would say. Like, I'm not mad at how it ended up, right? But it's not how I was envisioning it being, shall we say. Like here, where it ends up looking rather more muted, smeared, if you will. So, there's that. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, though. Going back in to reinforce the outlines in some of the areas. Right around here, yeah, there's the Jezzy mouth. It's a quick cameo, but I do believe right about then, the cats were being adorably weird, just being their little fluffy selves. And, you know, at the time, I was out in the living room at somewhere between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, so very much in their them time. There we go. So, that's the process. If anyone wants to put their own thing together, like that, with the Sharpies, Sharpie painting? Yeah, let's go with that. With the Sharpie painting, technique. Let me know, tag me on Instagram, or I'm not really on Twitter, really, but I'm on Instagram most days, so there is that. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, let me know how you liked it, what you thought, any suggestions for future whatevers. I've got some book reviews and other art type things coming shortly, some like snack reviews and whatnot, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I've been reading a lot the last month or so, so more things coming for that. So anyway, if any of that sounds interesting to you, hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon next to it so you're notified when I upload. I'm planning to try and do at least one video a week on each of the channels and go from there. So, 2 streams a week on Twitch. Everything is linked down below. The Patreon and everything else is there too. And yeah, I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.